Hi, this is Barry J. McDonald and I'd like to welcome you to Writecom.com. And today's blog post we had a look at why should I buy anything off you. Now this is the conversation that not only your customers are having but also your subscribers on anything you do online, because it's very easy for people to be ripped off and scammed and all these different things that can happen online. You need to build a level of trust before your subscriber will hand over their email address to you, whether they purchase a product off you or anything else, and it's up to you to build that kind of trust and likability factor. And that's what we spoke about in today's blog post, and I'm just going to go through some of the topics that you can do to build that credibility. The first way you could do it is to borrow it. You've probably seen people at conventions and seminars and stuff like that, and you might see them, with their arm around some well-known guru or some well-known marketer, and then all of a sudden, from that photograph, that person then has suddenly jumped up in everyone's estimation because they seem like they're best friends with that person, and they're not kind of, Joe Soap, beforehand. All of a sudden now they've taken this leap from being the ordinary kind of nobody to somebody that's hanging out with the gurus or celebrities and something like that. So if you can get a chance to get a photograph with somebody that's well known in your niche, make a good use that opportunity to your advantage, because it will instantly boost your credibility, because you seem to have some relationship or some link, even if you've never spoken to that person before or ever will again. That picture, that moment is always frozen in time and can be used again and again in sales letters or on your web pages or anything else, and it does boost your credibility because you seem to be someone who is mixing in that circle of people. Another way then to boost credibility is to show people that you know what you're talking about. For example, if I was creating a sales letter, I would put up maybe snapshots of earnings or traffic stats on my website, or conversions, how many subscribers opted in on the the landing page that I created. So if you can show some samples of your work, even if you were creating coloring books or t-shirts or even kids books, if you give a free sample away of some of your work, it's a low risk thing, and if it's good, then you boost your credibility. You show that you're a person that knows what they're talking about, that can create the products that that you're saying you can do, that can get whatever it is that you claim in your sales letter. Another way then to boost your credibility and to get your customers and subscribers to warm to you is the frequency. How often you're in contact with that person. If you're not in contact with your list, until maybe you send out a weekly email or a monthly email, you've only got 4 opportunities in that month to build credibility. That's why you see all the large companies who are still advertising, even though they're well known, like McDonald's, Coca-Cola and all those different companies. They know that the frequency of how many times you've seen their advertisement over and over and over again, suddenly it puts them to the fore of your mind when it comes to buying fast food or getting a Coca-Cola, whatever, bottle of Coke. You automatically go for their brand, and it's this frequency of constantly staying in in front of you that builds likability and a trust factor. Again, as I always recommend, if you are a marketer or an author with an email list, you should be emailing your list regularly, because as I said, the more frequency you have, the more often you're showing up and being in their email inbox and being in contact with them, the more likable you get. They'll get to know you, and all of a sudden you will move above the ranks of everybody else. So that is how you can build your credibility and build that trust factor and that likable factor, and kind of help diminish the conversation that your customers having in the head of why they should buy anything off you. So this has been today's blog post. My name is Barry J. McDonald, and I highly recommend you drop by if you're an author or a marketer and you want to know how to sell more books or 10 ways to make money from writing. At the moment we're giving these 2 reports totally free on the blog. So if you want to come over to Writecom.com and pick them up, you're very welcome, and we look forward to seeing you over there. Take care. Bye bye.